Hey guys, Carl97 again, once again with some more new loot. Starting off with the newest one, the Freedom Gundam Revive version. And I'm sure some people are pissed off that we're getting another Gundam Seed model kit, but really, anyone who's built the original Freedom, the original high grade, knows that that model kit really needed an upgrade. And this is what I wanted to see. The wings of the Freedom in 2 colors instead of just being blue. And looks like that's one single part. A handful of stickers for the beam rifle, I'm gonna assume, and silver behind the eyes. Does that mean he's going to have? I've already seen it in the box, and it is looking good. Nice. Out you come. And it looks like they're going to do the same thing as with the Revive RX-782. That's really cool. We're once again getting clear eyes. That's really sweet. And I kind of hope that's going to become a feature even with the 1/144 scale model kits. Just, yeah, I know it's not that super visible, but it's just cool that they're doing it. And now I'm really looking forward to putting this thing together. And let's see, we get an advertisement. You can get the magazine for those option parts, which, I really don't care about, to be honest. And we get a manual, and do we get some more? Nope, no more advertisements. They do look a bit more in place on the Wing Zero Hano for some reason. Oh well. Get everything back in there. And I think this model kit is going to mean that nobody will buy the old Freedom Gundam ever again. The same thing that happened with the Ailstrike Gundam. There you go. And the other new thing, the system weapon number 10. Yet another thing that was severely overdue. We're finally getting a Strike Bazooka in 1/144 scale. The only way we could get the Strike Bazooka up until now was one, I think, limited edition version of the Strike Gundam. And I think it's limited edition because almost no stores carried it. Also, I have to say, out of all the system weapon sets, this seems like the least fully featured one. Well, the one with the least customization options. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing as well. All the weapons we're getting with this set are pretty much, well, you don't really need to customize them a whole lot, because I think most people are going to get this just because they want the Strike Bazooka, not because they want a Strike Bazooka with, like what else could we make? I don't think you're really going to get it for the rocket launcher. Yeah, maybe that long beam, the long rifle could be an interesting modification of the normal beam rifle. Well, the normal duals beam rifle, but I think most people are going to pick it up just for the duals beam rifle and for that Strike Bazooka. Then, some upgrade parts for our RX-782. This is the Gunpla Ace, it seems. The usual stuff comes with a bunch of shorts for various different ongoing mangas. A really cool poster. I didn't know this was going to come with it. And it is a poster of the RX-782 drawn in very Kunio Okawara style with the beam javelin. And which actually is kind of odd now that I think about it, because I don't think the beam javelin is supposed to be in this set. I know there are some duplicates in this set that are the same as the one in the previous set that did come with the beam javelin, but I don't think there's going to be a duplicate beam javelin in here. If I can get this thing open. No. That's gonna help. Nope, no beam javelin. There is a hammer in here. Oh. It's not on chain, but that might be for the better. And the beam rifle with Super Napalm. That is so cool, because just like the Strike's bazooka, it's something we don't see too often. I think some of the Master Grades have it, but in high grade form, we haven't seen it. It is sad that you can only get it with one of these limited sets, but it's cool that we're finally getting something like this anyways. And I think this is gonna go on a gym. I knew I had to have some spare gems laying around for something like this. Maybe I should try it on one of the gym quells and consider it a Titan's test machine. Gotta look into that. Talking about customization, I got this thing here. Yet another gun cannon. Not gonna unbox this because, well, I already did it. And who the hell unboxes things more than once? Well, he is red. There is a good reason I got this thing, however. Sherman Calliope tank. And no, I'm not getting into armor modeling yet. The reason I got this is I randomly came across this thing while just doing some Googling for the World Wars. Then I saw this interesting tank hanging around in one of those top 10 weirdest tank lists. And when I saw this rocket launcher, the Calliope launcher, I immediately imagined that being on a gun cannon. So the next thing I of course did was see if there were any model kits of the Calliope which would be in scale with the gun cannon, and it turns out that this is pretty much the perfect scale for it. And overall it looks like a pretty nice detailed thing, and as far as boxes go, this is a very cool, well, this is a very high quality box. Also comes with a few water slide decals. And the most important thing, it seems like that Calliope launcher is going to be exactly the right size for the gun cannon. I might have to do a few customizations because it looks like it might be a bit too wide, but it's better too wide than not wide enough, because having it a bit too wide is going to make it look more impressive rather than not impressive at all. And I think the Sherman tank is going to be a cute little model regardless. As for color scheme, I'm just thinking making it green just like the color scheme of the Sherman tank, with the joints being gray, as is. Now, as for a name, I'm really thinking about calling it the Gun Cannon HGUCs, because there's a very big theme going on with calling, well, with giving mobile suits German names. And it's something that Japanese people seem to like in general. Then, the final Gundam stuff I got. Blazing Shadow, number 1 and 2, and I'm gonna be honest, I made a mistake with these. I was under the wrong impression these were mangas, because, well, I saw pictures like these. I should have done a bit more looking up to realize this was a bloody novel. Ah well, it's going to make it ever so slightly harder to read, but I'll give it a shot anyway, see what I can understand. Who knows, I might understand more than I thought with my dictionary. And then moving on to the final kit I got. 1/12 scale Sand Trooper. And for anyone who hasn't heard the news yet, it seems like the Trade Federation, now known as Disney, has started a blockade that prevents these model kits, the Star Wars Bandai model kits, from shipped to anywhere else in the world other than Japan. There isn't a lot of information right now, but it seems like it is Disney who prevents the shipment from these things, and it doesn't really have anything to do, well, it's not really a fault of Bandai, and some people even blamed Revel, because the Bandai model kits are much more high quality than Revel's ones, but right now the information seems to be that it's purely Disney. Of course, there are some conspiracy theories going on that the Revel pushed Disney to make the claims that, well, you guys, well, the Revel kind of went to Disney, complained to Disney, and that now Disney is taking action. But as it stands now, I really hope that Bandai will do whatever it has to do in order to get things resolved, so that once again they can ship these things to worldwide. Because it's because of agreements, and there was probably some problem with the agreement, something with the licenses, and if it's a problem with the licenses, there's always a way around. So I hope that Bandai will see that because of this blockade by the Trade Federation, they are losing out on a lot of money and that they will decide to do something about it. I don't care what it is, I don't care if they send a Jedi, a clone army, or a P Bandai army. I just want to see these things being shipped to Europe or the rest of the world again. Because these model kits are great. And really, I'm not interested in buying other Star Wars stuff. I'm not interested in collecting action figures. I'm not interested in the Rebel kits. These things are amazing. And it's only something the Sith Forces would do, preventing these from being shipped worldwide. Damn it. And that's all for this month's new loot video, which ended on a rather sad note with the Bandai Star Wars model kits. But right now I'm totally going to be building the Freedom Gundam, so look forward to a review of that thing within a couple of days. I still have a few days off until university starts on Monday, so it should totally be doable within a few days. Next up will be System Weapon Set number 10. It's been a while since I was really hyped for one of these weapon sets, but the Strike Bazooka, the Dual Beam Rifle in 1/44 scale, that is really cool. And I'll probably pick up a few more daggers in the future, along with a few more of these weapon sets, just to get those daggers equipped with those things. So that's about it for the current schedule. The Gun Cannon HGUCs custom will be something more for in the future, once I get the Freedom out of the way, once I get the system weapon out of the way, and I'll probably build it alongside my Nero. So now let's end this thing with a more fun announcement, as opposed to the one from Bandai. I'll be making some more, how to put it, some more random videos now, some more in the genre like the 10 fun facts about Gundam video. I already announced that I will be making a second one like that, but I've decided I will also be making other non-review videos. Like currently I am working on a beginner's guide to Gundam, like recommending which series you should start off watching, because I've seen a lot of these questions like in random YouTube videos just hanging on the internet. Where should I start with Gundam? So I figured I'll make a video on that. People should enjoy that. Then I'll also try to make a video on how to start watching the Universal Century and what that kind of involves, because I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about a lot of the series. So look forward to those videos, look forward to the reviews, and see you guys next time.